This is cool. Oh, yeah, man. 99.9%. That's deep.
That's deep.
That is deep.
They are coming.
Years ago, I got the opportunity to go to the UK. For final year law school, I went to Aberystwyth University of Wales. And it was the first time that I got to travel to a whole new continent, by plane, to experience a whole different place, whole different people, different culture. And, I was very excited. And to be honest, that was more exciting to me than the actual fact of getting a law degree. Right. So, I was excited because, before that I never really got to travel much. I got to go to like nearby countries like Singapore, Indonesia, with my family, and it was amazing. First time though, I get to travel to a whole new continent, halfway across the world, on my own, which was very exciting. And I got to rediscover myself. That was the most interesting part, because when I was in a new place, I could be whoever I want to be, and people would just take me as that. I could be chill and they'll be like, oh, okay, Jay's chill. I could be, angry all the time. People would be like, oh, fuck, he's an angry guy. I could be, smiling all the time. It's like, oh, he's such a cheery guy. And, what if I wasn't smiling all the time when I was in Malaysia? Would I have come off as a cheery type? Probably not. Now, I'm not saying I wasn't cheery when I was in Malaysia. It's just a crude example. But when I got to the UK, because I'm getting so many new impulses, so many new different perspectives, so many new experiences as to how else life can be lived, or how else are people already living their lives, in different parts of the world.
They are
And
coming.
it gave me a sense of defamiliarization from whatever I knew, from whatever I thought I knew, from whatever I thought I needed to know, right? And I think that's the most powerful aspect of traveling. It's that you get to put yourself in a place where you know nothing. You can prepare yourself, you can research, plan, organize, but that just kind of takes the fun.
Now we
from it.
start.
If you were to just go into it and not care about the outcome, then suddenly you're met with this feeling of endless possibilities. Because when I went to the UK, I got a new clean slate of who I can be. So I started to give myself more chance to play the guitar, give myself more chance to go out and speak to more people, and give myself chance to challenge myself in new ways, pick up new skills or try out new things. And some things I liked, some things I didn't like. The ones I didn't like, I dropped. The ones I liked, I held on to it and discovered a little bit more. So the defamiliarization aspect of this whole thing allows us to tap into a sort of unknown that really translates to an infinite source of potential. We are so used to routine, we're so used to
They are
comfort
coming.
and familiarity and security that when change occurs, we are so shaken up and we, don't know what to do with it. But change is always happening, and I know everybody says this, but imagine change happening like the passing of trees as you look out the window
Now
when
we
you drive your
start.
car on the freeway. Your direction is not changing. your perception is not changing. Your hands are still on the wheel. You know? The aircon is on. Everything's good. There is a constant continuity in the experience of driving that car. And so you're just doing one thing, putting your hand on the pedal, holding the steering, and you are moving straight. Now when you look to the side, if you don't hold on to one view, if you don't hold on to one focused object like a tree or the sun or a bird or a cloud, then the frames of your perception constantly passes you by. Constantly. And isn't that change? It feels like you're going straight. It feels like there is a certain sense of continuity. I'm going straight. I know where I'm going. There is an unchanging sense of direction. But when you look out the window, from every passing moment, the view constantly changes. So, with that idea, change is the only constant.
They are coming.
So instead of trying to change the world or change your life or change your perception, why not try to steer the wheel into where you want to go? And the change will occur according to your intention. So the change is always happening.
Now we start.
Don't worry about changing anything. Instead, worry about where you are headed to, the direction. And if you don't like where you're heading to, steer the wheel, change the direction, go wherever you want to go. And if you still don't know where you want to go, defamiliarize yourself as much as possible, as often as possible, so you allow yourself the cathartic opportunity to constantly rediscover yourself. And that's pretty much what I've been doing. And there's a whole journey ahead of us. All of us, for each of us. And damn, one hell of a ride, huh? See you around. Ciao. Man, they all look different though.
That's one nice score.
Yeah. It's alright, it's fine.
Middle East show.
What they're trying to say is this is one of the oldest and most complete nigger fossils. It's the oldest nigger fossil, one of the oldest nigger fossils.